satellite has given astronomers a rare opportunity to observe the Ison comet and provide details as to how big and how brightly the comet really is. With more on the story and more of the week's space headlines, we're joined by Andrew Fasakis, also known as the Night Sky Guy, and an astronomy expert with the National Geographic, and he joins us from Montreal. Great to see you as always, Andrew.
Hi, Jennifer.
So what can you tell us about this comet?
Right. Well, Comet Ison, it was discovered by two Russian astronomers back in September of last year. And it's made a lot of headlines because predictions are saying that it might become the comet of the century. There's a lot of hype associated with this comet, but comets are notoriously key. They're very unpredictable. We don't know if it's going to become a cosmic rocket or is it just going to fizzle out. We just don't know yet. Astronomers are trying to get as best views as possible. So NASA has taken one of their astronomy satellites called SWIFT, which is really designed to look for giant explosions right across the universe and measure these stellar explosions. They've trained this SWIFT telescope on Comet Ison. And they've done this over the past couple of months, trying to get a better close-up view of the comet. And frankly, it just right now, it still looks like a little fuzzy ball, a little cotton ball on pictures. And it doesn't look very impressive. But it is showing signs that the activity levels are going to be very good. It's about 3 miles across, and it's already starting to sublime, meaning that there is frozen water that is turning into gas, and dust is flying off the head of the comet. So that right now we're on track that the comet will be a good view, hopefully. And it's still out beyond Jupiter, by the way, Jennifer, so it's very far away still. It's got a long way to go. It should arrive end of November this year. That's when we should be able to get views with the naked eye.
Very cool. Now, a new supernova was found this week. Tell us about that.
Well, yeah, so the supernova, what supernovas are basically giant stars that explode. And we've known of two flavors of supernovas that exist in the universe. One is it's a star that's 10 to 100 times larger than our sun that explodes when they die, and another one that's actually caused by an Earth-sized star that's orbiting a larger star. And when the two start interacting, the gases start coming between the two, the smaller white dwarf star explodes. Now, what astronomers have now found in Harvard University, they've discovered a third type. And this third type is also made up of a white dwarf, this Earth-sized star, but it manages to survive. It doesn't destroy itself. And this little dwarf mini supernova is fairly rare, maybe a third as common as all the other supernovas. And we're just starting to understand that these kind of giant explosions can also occur within our own galaxy. The Milky Way may actually be home to these mini supernovas. We just don't know how many there are yet, even in our Milky Way galaxies. That's a future study still.
Okay, now finally and quickly, the Mars rover is giving us a first-hand look of Mars. How is it able to do that so clearly?
Well, it's equipped with amazing cameras. There's a whole slew of cameras aboard the Mars Curiosity rover. And this new panorama that was released this week was taken with over 300 photographs that it snapped 360 degrees right around the rover. And it's over 3 billion pixels big. And it's huge. If you want to look at what Mars looks like, well, this is the best way to get a view of it. It's as if you were there. You can see the entire Gale crater. You can see mountains in the distance. It just really shows you where the rover is right now. And it's taken with some really high-definition cameras. It's the best view that we've ever gotten from the surface of Mars yet.
That's amazing. Andrew Fasakis, also known as the Night Sky Guy and an astronomy expert with the National Geographic. Always a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.